Good morning, gamers. It is another Tuesday morning. Next week there's gonna be some big things happening, so today I'm gonna try and print out the lab manuals, and we also have a quiz next Tuesday evening. So things are starting to pick up, like actually pick up. 15 minutes to go. We're here. Let's get going. Just another normal day in Singapore. Truck jump scare. Yep. Okay, chat, 2:35. I've got my bogos binted. I'm gonna head on back to the old Western Outpost to top up my water, and I need to remember to see how much they deduct for parking fees this time, because I haven't been able to check so far. Yep. And I bumped my head on the ceiling coming in just now. And look at this, the L200 beside me. Now the significance of this vehicle is, well, the SDF has a couple of these. Never got a chance to try one, but I only got the D-Max last time, so there's that. Here we are again at this dead-end road. You know, in my early days of staying here, every now and then there'll be a car that sped down the road to this dead end here, and then it would stop, and then the driver would ask around for directions. How do I go over to there? Here's a dead end, and that's because their GPS was tweaking out. They're presumably private hire drivers, and their GPS was leading them past this dead end here, when actually you have to take the road outside to go there. They put me in a room, a metal room with numbers. Wow, I haven't seen one of these night shots in a long time. You can even hear it in my voice. I just got up. Okay, this is not good. You see the fuel level? It's almost in the red. This is not good, guys. Anyway, happy Thursday. Let's get going. Holy shit. Okay, the low fuel warning has come on. 103 km left. But we made it. Look, there's no traffic here today. I don't know what the pattern is, but it seems that sometimes there's a lot of traffic here, sometimes there just isn't. I don't know how to predict it. But yeah, we made it. We're I gotta try to save fuel, man. Okay, the room we're headed to is just somewhere right up there. Somewhere.
Right. So are you ready? Can you get your handful?
And look at this now, there's nobody else here now. It's just me. What is going on these weeks, man?
We are arriving opposite sea. Next stop.
Okay, so I finally found the first location of the first lab. It's in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. Very secluded place. We're gonna need to come here next week, next Friday. Okay, time to drive back home. Just got done listening to Storytime Professor telling all his stories in the tutorial. You know, interesting fact, he told us that nearby in Tengah Air Base they like to fly the F-16 jets. He said that they have about 7 state variables. I think a state variable, for example, is like velocity, and he told us that F-16 have like 7. I don't know why he knows that, but I guess he knows. And yeah, basically most of the tutorial was just a roasting session for him. But you know, I ended up staying for the whole thing. I like his stories. It is furniture industry's best kept secret. A roll of cheese! A cheese wheel at a stoplight. Okay, back at home now. You can hear the screaming in the background from what should I call this? From Resort World Singapore or something. But anyway, earlier in the tutorial, the professor told us this story. Last time, he and a colleague actually went to China for a seminar, and they talk about building some kind of circuit. But of course, they didn't manage to build it because he said in Singapore they only talk, they never build anything. And so what happened was the guys in China said, hey, stay with us for 2 months. We got the parts, we'll give you the parts. Let's build this thing together. And so that's what they did. They built this, well, whatever they talked about, they built it in China because they couldn't build it in Singapore. Nobody builds any of these electrical things in Singapore. And so that reminded me of a question that I had in my head. Why is the demographic of Triple E students mostly Chinese and Indian nationals? And so I think maybe that's the answer. It's because these people actually build stuff with the knowledge they have. Here in Singapore, we never build anything. We just talk about it. And we draw the diagrams and we solve the questions. We never build anything here. And here comes the car again. What happened was I got my dad to go top up the fuel and he just came back, I guess. And look at this, you got a jetception going on. He's got the shorts on, he's got the shorts on, he's got the kicks, he's got this the leg hair, the leg pose. What the hell is going on in this picture? Well, I guess that's gonna be it for this week. See you next time.